This final tutorial will deal with how to modify plots from within the MATLAB script. Once a plot is created, it will show up in a window that is separate from everything else. From within this window, it is easy to modify code for a script. However, it is sometimes advantageous to change things about the plot from within MATLAB's code. This tutorial will go over how to change plot properties with code and with a mouse. Many changes can be made by typing the command and then inputting specific variables into the command. For example, in our script we want to change the scale of the axis. We can type axis parenthesis bracket 0, 5, 0, 5 end bracket end parenthesis to change both our x and y axis to display from 0 to 5. You type in the minimum and maximum x values and then the minimum and maximum y values. To change the line type, you would add properties at the end of the plot command. For example, if I wanted a blue dashed line for my plot, I would type plot parenthesis x1 comma apostrophe dash dash for the dashes, b to turn it blue, end apostrophe end parenthesis. To create a title, just type title parenthesis apostrophe. Insert whatever you want your title to be, end the apostrophe, and end the parenthesis. In order to label the axis, just use X label and Y label instead of title. For our graph, we used X label and named it X-axis, and Y label and named it Y-axis. To add a text to the box, to the plot type, type text parenthesis the coordinates of where you want your text to be in X and Y, with commas in between them, and then a apostrophe, whatever your text you want to be is, end apostrophe, end parenthesis. If you want to add multiple plots on the same graph, you can type hold on at the end of your first plot. This will hold everything with your first plot and then add another plot on top of it by typing plot parenthesis x2 end parenthesis. You can also use the subplot command to plot multiple plots in the same window by typing subplot parenthesis 2, 1, 1 end parenthesis. This means I want 2 rows in a single column and specifies that it should be the first one of the row. You can type plot x to plot in that subplot. Conversely, subplot parenthesis 1, 2, 1 means you want 2 columns in a single row. The third number in a subplot command stands for what order you want the plot in. There are many different types of plots that are available for MATLAB. For example, contour and quiver. For more about these, you can search help under those names. You can also change the plot from within the plot window. By selecting the button with an arrow and a circle, you can pan around the graph. You can also zoom with the magnifying glasses. If you click Insert in the top menu, there's a choice to add X-axis, Y-axis, and title labels that you can then type in. You can also insert arrows to draw attention to a particular point. The last thing I will talk about is how to save the plot that was created. First, go under File, Save As. There you can choose the location. Generally, the best format for these graphs is as a .jpeg, as that is accepted by most computer programs so that your image will always be compatible. This is the last tutorial for MATLAB.